combo of my heart. In the quiet hallways of Hanami High, Sakura moved like a shadow. To everyone else, she was just another 16-year-old student, but her heart held a secret that felt heavier than her backpack. Every time the bell rang, her eyes instinctively searched the crowd for one person. She was a girl of quiet observations and whispered wishes, waiting for a sign that she was seen. Shinji was the boy who lived in the center of the storm, always surrounded by laughter and the frantic tapping of his phone. To Sakura, he was like a star, bright, constant, and impossibly far away. She would stand only a few feet from him, her heart hammering against her ribs, but his gaze always seemed to pass right through her, fixed on something she couldn't see. "You're doing it again," a voice teased. Sakura's best friend, Reiko, leaned against the desk with a knowing smirk. Sakura sighed, letting her head drop onto her folded arms. She told Reiko how it felt to be invisible, how every attempt to start a conversation ended in a stutter or a missed opportunity. She felt like she was playing a game where she didn't know any of the controls. Reiko tapped her chin thoughtfully. "If you want to get into his world, you have to find the key. Shinji doesn't just like games, Sakura. He lives for them. Specifically, Tekken 8. He's obsessed with the frame data and the combos." She pulled up a video on her phone, showing a flashy fighting game. Sakura stared at the screen. It looked like a foreign language, but for the first time, she had a map. That afternoon, Sakura found herself in the neon-soaked aisles of a local game store. The rows of plastic cases were overwhelming, filled with heroes and monsters. She searched until her fingers brushed against the one Reiko had mentioned. It was expensive, and she knew nothing about electric wind god fists. But as she held the box, it felt like she was holding a bridge to Shinji. Shinji's birthday arrived under a sky of pale blue. Sakura carried the small, neatly wrapped gift in her bag all day, the corners of the box poking against her side. Her palms were damp, and her stomach felt like it was full of fluttering wings. She didn't want to just be the girl in the background anymore. She wanted to be the one who understood him. She found him by the bicycle racks as the school day ended. "Shinji," she called out, her voice louder than she intended. He turned, surprised to see her standing there. With a trembling hand, she held out the gift. "Happy birthday. I heard you liked this. I hope it's the right one." The world seemed to go silent as she waited for him to take it. Shinji tore the paper away, and his eyes went wide. He stared at the game, then back at Sakura, a huge, genuine grin breaking across his face. "Are you serious? I've been saving up for this for months. How did you know?" For the first time, his gaze wasn't passing through her. It was locked onto hers, bright with excitement and curiosity. The air was warm as Sakura felt a rush of bravery. "I wanted to know what you cared about," she said, her voice steadying. "I don't know how to play yet, but I want to learn. I want to learn with you." She took a breath and finally said the words she had been practicing in her head for months. "Shinji, I've liked you for a long time." Weeks later, the quiet of Sakura's living room was filled with the sound of button mashing and laughter. They sat side by side on the floor, controllers in hand. Sakura was still losing most of the rounds, but she didn't mind. She had found the key to his world, and in return, he had made her the center of his.